If we could live in this moment and just hold it.
Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. This is the Lady of the Throne, where God dwells within me as me. I am here to talk to you about what is coming up in your love and romantic life for the month of October 2024. This is going to be based off of whatever you feel and whatever the love interest, whoever it is that's on your heart at this time of listening to this. What is it that they're feeling? Okay, so I'm going to go through this for every zodiac sign. Okay, so Libra, this is going to be for October 2024. We're going to look at what's going on with the feminine energy with the women, and then we'll go into the men. But before I do that, I have some song lyrics here on the screen. These song lyrics are from Donnell Jones, Where I Wanna Be. And it says, she doesn't fully understand me because I'd rather leave than to cheat. If she give me some time, I could be the man she needs, but there's a lot of lust inside of me, and we've been together since our teenage years. I really don't mean to hurt her, but I need some time to be alone. So this is coming from a masculine's perspective toward a female. So there's a man in your life who you could be dealing with. This feels like someone that you may have been with for years, like years and years, for a long time. Or you've been married to this person for a long time. This doesn't feel like someone new at all. It definitely feels like there's some type of established commitment going on, like living together or possibly in a serious commitment, or maybe this is someone who you have a history with, a lot of chemistry with. So this is something that's been there for years is what I'm picking up here. This isn't feeling like something new. Because this is someone who feels like they've been playing around, and they know that they should have been home with you. They know that, they should have treated you better. This is someone who could be thinking a lot about you, or someone that you're ignoring, and they could be like really regretting whatever happened in the past with you and this person. So Libra, this feels like a person from your past who messed up really, really bad, and they are reflecting on things and everything that they should have done, like being home with you, but instead they weren't. They were chasing skirts, or maybe they fell in love with someone else. So the thing here about what you guys are experiencing is like you feel disappointed. You're disappointed in this person for letting you down. It's like you're disappointed. You're disappointed. No, it says, I think it's you disappointed in yourself from letting this person down. Because maybe it's this feeling of regret for you, where for some reason, Libra, you feel like you couldn't be the person that they really wanted you to be, or you couldn't be enough for them or something, or it's like it kind of feels like you're kind of blaming yourself a little bit for why this man did step out, or why he did leave you, or why he did deal with someone else. It feels like you played a part in it. It feels like you pushed someone away, or maybe you cheated first, or it could be like if it's not that, it's a situation where, I don't know, you just kind of take part in what happened. It's like you had a role to play too. It could be that, but I also could be picking up his energy. I could also be picking up him feeling disappointed in himself for letting you down. So it could go either way. Take it how it resonates with you. But typically this is about you. So some of you could just still be like feeling bad about yourself. Maybe it could also be that you're being forced to walk away from someone and you're disappointed that you have to walk away from this person. But it could be a time where you have to walk away from this person because of what they did to you. So in October, give the messages time to play out. October is 31 days. This could happen and resonate for you guys at any point. But this can be at a time in your life in October. Well, yeah, it's October now. I'm so used to recording these ahead of time as a prediction. But now we're in October, but it's still, you have time. We're in the beginning of the month when this is being recorded. So this is a situation where, like I said, you could be forced to have to walk away and you really don't want to walk away, but you're so disappointed in this person that you have to leave the long-term relationship that you worked so hard to build for years with this person, right? So they feel, they know, this is the thing, they know that you have to leave because of a third party situation. They know that you are not willing to turn back. They know that you're not willing to be with them again. They know that you're not willing to deal with them because there's a whole other person. So like I said, this person could have gotten somebody pregnant. They could have walked away and to be in another relationship. They could have married someone else. They could have divorced you. It could be just a whole situation, or you divorced them because of that. But either way, it's like there's a third party situation going on. And they have a lot of things that, they have a lot of other things that were also getting in the way of you and this person being together. All right. A lot of things were getting in the way, not just the third party, but there were a lot of things. So this person feels like they're just not enough for you. They never will be enough for you. They're lacking some serious confidence, but they also want to, it's like they also had this underlying reason why they did what they did to hurt you as well. Because underneath the surface, this person lacked confidence. Maybe you're someone who you were too good and they just didn't have enough confidence to be good. Maybe they're just really a bad person for some of you. It could really be that they're just not going to change, because you guys have to understand the spirituality that's involved. Like, some people really do have inner demons that are unhealed, and a demon can't love. They don't know how. So that could be a situation like that where a person has a lot inside of them, a lot of ego as well, and a lot of frustrations pinned up inside of them, which makes them not be a good lover that you can rely on. So some of you could be realizing all of these things, or maybe this is things that they're realizing as they look at themselves and see themselves for who they really are. They just don't feel like they're enough. That could be, like I said, a major reason why they did whatever they did, because they self-sabotaged themselves out of a connection with you. They didn't have enough confidence. They had a lot of fear surrounding commitment. So I don't care if you were with this person for 15 years. I don't care how long. This person just never felt secure within themselves to really love you the way that you really wanted someone to. By the end of the month, you'll see. It's a lot of things going on. And so that's the reason why they dealt with some type of third party situation. So, but the thing about you is that you're open still. For some reason, it's like your heart is still open to this person. I don't know. It's like, I think it's hard for you. I think it's hard for you to walk away from this. I think you're still holding on to some glimmer of hope. That is like, I don't know, it's like you still, it's like this, you feel for them, like you know that it hurt them too to hurt you. That's what it is. You know it hurt them to hurt you. You know it hurt them to be with somebody else and hurt you like that, because of all the history and all the chemistry and all the years and all the sacrifices that were made and all the pain and all the agony and all of the problems, like everything into one. That, like, you could feel that they're really hurt just as bad as you for making the decision, right? But a person that stands on their morals is not going to allow another person's vulnerability to make them take someone back at a time like this. But your heart is still open. It's like it's still love for you. So you two have a crush on each other still. Like, even though this person did everything that they did, something inside of you still likes them. Something makes you still see them the same way, like as if you first, like the first day you fell in love with them or the first day you met them. They're still attractive. They're still attractive. You have to be very careful with this energy, Libra, in October, because you just don't want to mess up in this situation, for real. Because, I mean, it's a person who clearly hurt you and disrespected you. And you feel for them because you know it hurt them to hurt you. But the attraction is there too still. So I don't know if this is someone you still have sexual interactions with from time to time and you guys are trauma bonding, or you're that broken. It's like you really probably need to get some type of healing in order to get through the situation that could have been really traumatic for you to go through. Because this could be a person that you really relied on for a long time, and you may really need to heal that. And that could, because it definitely is left unhealed, because you're still, something is still something about them. But you know that this person really does not deserve anything from you. But it's just like, I don't know. Of course, they're still into you, even though they made the decisions that they made. Of course, that's a man. That's what they're gonna do. But for some reason, you could be making excuses like, my kids, my child, my son or my daughter. That's my son's dad. That's my daughter's dad. It could be excuses. But at the end of the day, it's like you're still dealing with unhealed trauma. It's things that you haven't even touched since you guys separated. So you guys are both not awakening to something. You guys have never experienced spiritual awakenings. And when you have a divorce or a serious breakup with someone, it can feel like that's the awakening. That's the wake-up call. Oh, my life changes, and oh, I get tossed around by the universe, and I've got to go through this and I've got to go through that. That is not even the part of a romantic connection. Let's say that's not a part of a spiritual connection. That's not even the awakening. The awakening is when you both remember who you are individually. That's the awakening. And you are not comfortable in your own skin yet. And you're not okay with standing on your own yet. And they're not okay with that either, because there's still something lingering on, which is also prohibiting you from living a more full or whole life right now. And I know that this is something that can be hard to understand when you're in that moment, and a lot of people deny the truth. So what's hidden here and what he doesn't know is you have a lot of unspoken words. See, you're unhealed and there's unspoken words. It's so many things you didn't address in the situation, and it's also so much love you feel. You still feel a lot of love for this person that you didn't even, it's kind of like someone just came in and snatched your person right when things got really deep, right when, in a time when you guys were about to build, right at a time when you were setting up your legacy or your future, someone else came in and took this person away from you. And that's what it feels like. It's just like snatching a person away. And I mean, sometimes that happens in life. You can't always have the ball. So you just got to keep playing the game. Moving on to the men. So with the Libra men, you have found you somebody where your hearts speak the same language. Somebody is around and you guys are totally alike, or maybe totally compatible in the heart. Gemini got this kind of reading, and it could be somebody that is a Gemini. She could be a Gemini woman, or she may have a Gemini Venus, or a rising, a moon. She could be a Gemini sun sign. She could have a Gemini 6th or 7th house, or even a Gemini 4th house or 3rd. Mercury. So whatever, wherever, whoever she is like your hearts match up really well, speaking the same type of language. You love the things she talks about. She loves what you talk about. It's a lot in common. And it's like she just really understands you. She knows how to handle you, or you may know how to handle her. So she's caught up on divine timing, though. See, this is a kind of woman that plays everything according to its natural nature. So how she plays her role is going to be natural. She's not going to force anything. She's not going to plan anything. She's not going to go the extra mile. She's not going to seem too excited about you. She just naturally wants things to flow how it needs to flow. She doesn't want any extra added pressure. She doesn't want any extravagant gestures. She's very natural about it. I kind of feel like she really, 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 really wants things to be a secret with you. She wants things to be secret. She doesn't want a lot of people to know about this connection. She doesn't want a lot of people in her business. She doesn't want people to really know about this. It could be because of who she is, or maybe who she's with. If she's with somebody, if she's not with somebody, it just could be her status. Whatever it is, she just would rather keep things private, but she does want things to play out naturally. She doesn't want this to be a big thing where everybody knows and that kind of thing. So this could make you feel regret. She makes you feel regret because it's like you feel shame about something, or you feel disgraced, or you feel disappointed. There's an aspect that makes you feel regretful. I don't know if it's like maybe you think you're coming on too strong, or maybe you think this is somebody you shouldn't like, or maybe you feel like this is happening because she's prohibited or off limits to you. Maybe you feel like this because this is somebody that you've got eyes for, but you probably feel like you shouldn't have these kind of eyes for her. You probably are dealing with somebody that is in a certain position that you probably shouldn't be thinking of them in this kind of way. It kind of feels like you just regret the whole idea, because I don't know, she doesn't do too much, so it makes you feel like you regret everything. But you both have doubts. You're doubting that she's even into you the way you think. She's doubting that you will keep a secret. She doubts that you'll keep everything exclusive and just between you and her. She's doubting that. So this is like a sneaky link, a creep or something. I don't know. Or maybe somebody might have a third party. Sometimes People act like that when there's somebody else, but it doesn't have to mean that, but I'm just saying. So where you and this woman may not see eye to eye at is when it comes to something about money. Not just money, but just abundance overall. You and her may have some problems, or may have had things, or may have issues surrounding money. Maybe you could feel like you're not really in a position financially to do certain things right now in October, or maybe she feels like the same way. Like maybe you want to take her out on a date or something, or maybe she's someone who just, maybe you find out that it's just about your money. Like, I don't know, it's just something about money that's not it's causing some type of issue. So what's hiding here? Oh, I get it. Ooh, you are in love with her. You're in love with her. That's what's hiding. As soon as you saw her, you became enchanted by her. As soon as you started talking to her, as soon as you felt her energy, as soon as you felt her love, or you felt that heart that she has inside of her chest, you fell in love with her, the real her. You listened to her talk, and you just love so many things about this woman. You listen to the beat of her heart, and it's so loud to you. Even in a room full of people, you can hear her heart. It's a metaphor, but it's very, very romantic and dreamy. It's poetic. And I think she is justice. I think that this woman is justice. But going back to the song lyrics in the beginning, Donnell Jones, Where I Want to Be, you may have another woman. And that could be where the regret is coming from as well. You could just feel a little shameful because at your own actions for falling totally in love for another woman, and there's a woman already there. You could be the type of person that didn't expect nothing like this to happen anytime soon. You were trying to keep everything so cool, calm, and collected. You were not trying to feel like this about another person, but you have. Somehow this is happening to you, somehow. And because of this, you just really adore her, you admire her. You're totally, enthralled by her. Her essence, her beauty, everything. So that's how you're feeling. And I don't think that now that we've gotten to the end of it, I don't think you regret feeling like this. I think you regret feeling like this because you may have another person that you've been not really attentive to, or maybe even staying out late to finesse this other woman. So there's a lot of stuff you're feeling. You feel kind of bad because you may be the type that feels like you have a decent girl at home, but now you've met like a great girl. So now it's like, what do you do? That's all I have. God bless.